Hi everyone! In this video, I'll share with you 5 tips to help improve your English communication skill, as some of you had left comments on some of my videos asking me for some tips. I had already replied to your comments, however, it would supposedly make a difference if we're able to talk and discuss things up. However, it's quite impossible to do that since we don't have the means to communicate. That is why I decided to create this video content so that I'll be able to detail everything, every tip. So, without further ado, let's begin. First, watch American movies. Why did I specify American movies when in fact there are a lot of movies out there and they are even in English? I suggested American movies because American accent is easier to understand compared to other accents such as British accent and Australian accent. American accent is easier to understand. Now, is it just about watching movie? The answer is no. There are things that you need to take note of, such as, first, watch something that's interesting for you. Why? What's in it for you? If you watch something that's interesting for you, aside from the fact that you're going to finish the movie until the end, you'll be keen to details. What do you mean by keen to details? Like, you'll observe how the characters act. Most importantly, you'll observe how the characters talk. And if you watch something that's interesting for you, somehow you'll imagine that you're part of the movie or you're one of the characters. That even if the movie had already ended, when you are doing something else, like you're washing the plates or you're washing your clothes, you'll kind of like talk to yourself as if you're part of the movie. And you won't notice it. You'll try to imitate how the characters talk. And you'll also try to imitate their accent. You'll try to answer some conversation in your mind and you'll utter the words. It will come to you, it will come out naturally. So that is why it's important that you are interested with whatever you're watching. Second point, since you are interested with the movie that you're watching, you'll be observant to the pronunciation of certain words, of how they're uttered by the characters in the story or in the movie. Second tip, watch English short video clips from YouTube. I suggest watch news clips from CNN or Fox News, maybe just 1 to 2 minutes long, and take note of what the news anchors are talking. Like every word, take note of that and try to memorize whatever they talked, whatever they discussed from the news, and watch yourself in the mirror. So this is what we call as mirroring. I've gotten this tip from the training I attended from Testa. That was a call center training before, and it was really helpful for me. So that's why I wanted to share it with you, and I hope it would be helpful for you too. So again, just 1 to 2 minute long. That's already too long actually. Take note of the words that's being used by the news anchors, and first, practice reading them. Afterwards, memorize the words or memorize the sentences. And then try to imitate how the news anchors talked during that news clip. Next, watch yourself in the mirror and then talk like the news anchor. You can do it multiple times until you can acquire how the news anchors talked. Now for my third tip, I'm not sure if you've tried searching from Google or from YouTube about audio-based stories. There are actually a lot of audio-based stories in English. And what's in it for you? While you're doing something else, like you're cleaning your room or you're washing the clothes, you can listen to the story. And since it's in English, it would be very helpful for you. It can help you improve your listening skills and as well as your speaking skills, because you'll be able to acquire how the person who recorded the story talked, how they pronounce certain words. So that would really be helpful for you. Try searching it from Google or from YouTube. There are a lot of audio-based stories. Fourth tip, read English novels or English stories, even just short stories. And it's not just about reading, by the way. If there are words that are unfamiliar to you, search the meaning of that word from Google or from a dictionary. And it would be better if the dictionary that you'll be using is an online dictionary, because by using online dictionary, you will know the correct pronunciation of some words, and then you'll try to, imitate it while listening to the correct pronunciation, imitate how those words are correctly pronounced. And aside from that, it's not just about, taking note of the words. There are also phrases that you can use in the future, such as, it's time for you to draw the line. So it means that you stop chasing someone that's not giving you any importance. Through reading, it can really help you improve your vocabulary. And I also suggest, when you read something, it would be better if you will read it aloud so that you can listen to yourself how you pronounce words. And if you want, you can also record whatever you're reading and then listen to it afterwards. And if it's satisfactory, then you can go ahead and proceed to a different paragraph or the next paragraph. But if you think that, the pronunciations are not that good, then you can repeat recording the section that you're reading, and then do it multiple times until you get it perfectly. For my fifth tip, review grammar lessons from Google or even from YouTube. There are already a lot of videos about grammar from YouTube and from Google. Why? Because no matter how good your vocabulary is, no matter how good your pronunciation is, yet there's something wrong with the usage of your grammar, then you wouldn't sound nice when you talk. Especially if you're giving a speech. It's like your pronunciation is great, your vocabulary is great already, but your grammar usage is, there's really something problem with your grammar, then it's still a big no-no. So I hope that you had a lot of takeaways from watching this video, and I do hope that this will help you improve your English communication skill. So thank you very much for watching my video. Have a great day.